Hello everyone, welcome back to the Onvermel report. Today I'm here to show you my Artakha build. Now, interesting fact about him, he was not actually, when I was first building this model, was not actually fully intended to be Artakha. I just ended up, when I was building the body, I think starting the legs, and it was basically dark green and pearl dark green. I'm like, you know what? This would actually make a pretty good Artakha, and I just kind of ran with it after that. But as I did build him, there were certain things I did want to specifically add because he was Artakha or Kurzani's brother. So, but yeah, no, he's not like the biggest model. Like he's a little bit, basically small, Titan sized, a little bit, maybe a little bit smaller than that. But I am quite happy with how overall he is turned out. I mean, I do like the fact that actually how the gold mask does pop out, especially with being a legendary mask. Certain things I did want to specifically do because, well, we never had an Artakha set, but we did have a Kurzani set. And so there were certain things I wanted to emulate, specifically like using the actually Kurzani feet on him, as well as this was a bit of a nod to the fact that Kurzani, here I'll just show you. So, same feet, essentially headpiece for the thighs. I did actually specifically keep these silver to mildly emulate that because you got silver around the waist. Pipes up there. He's got his pipes back there. Both have capes, although his obviously is tattered. And rounded pauldrons. So there were some very specific little things that I wanted to emulate between the two of them. So that's kind of the basis. Also, I think I like that they had a black crotch head because Kurzani does have a lot of black in his crotch section. So yeah, so let's move you out of the way and just take some closer looks at him. I'm just going to take off his weapon, which may as well take a look at his hammer, which actually using this as a hammer, I think I've seen someone do it before. I think maybe the official model that won the Artakha contest. I can't remember, but either way, I do like his hammer. I think it's it's sturdy enough, and I think it looks good. The nice thing about Artakha here is that he does have a good range of motion in his arms, and a lot of that comes down to his basically double jointed elbows. So I mean, that can go up and then that can go up. So most times I build Bionicles, they can only go like a certain bit, but he's got quite the range, and still his arm can stretch out nicely because that's on a ball. It can very much just move around everywhere. When be able to cross your arms is definitely one thing that being able to cross your arms is definitely one thing that's not very common. And then you got his lower arms, basically just this specialized socket with Vantoka era rocket basically piece. With just actually nice thing about this piece because it connects to the lift arm, and that actually kind of keeps things a little bit more snug. And nothing too crazy with the hand. This normal hand design that I use, which I can't remember when the first time I saw someone use this hand design, but it's pretty much one of my most standard ones. I do like the leg design. Like the guy, he does have some nice, I would say, general shape to his leg. Nothing too crazy. Although the fact that actually his lower leg is basically mostly a foot and an upper leg, rather than actually any lower leg pieces. I kind of forgot about that. So he does have decent range back and forth. And if you want to spread his legs, you can do that. So he does have, just yoinked. Does have overall a pretty good spread of articulation. Although apparently I'm knocking pieces off. I guess he does technically have, well, he was No, he doesn't have lace articulation. And one weird little fact I actually like was just adding this to fill in the head. Because I don't know, I just kind of felt that with this mask, without anything back there, it just looked very empty and very small. So I just decided to kind of fill in, and actually just, I don't know, I think it works well enough. And fits in quite good. And then one last bit of articulation. His neck is actually just this Metromotorn arm with... So basically, this isn't held down by anything officially. Oops, gotta get that back on. Like, it kind of cradles inside the armor. So you do get a little bit extra head movement. Sorry, you get a little bit extra head movement in there. Not a ton, but just enough, I think, to do just a little bit extra with them. So that's my Artakha model. I will be showing you my Karzani model next video. So hope you guys liked it, and until next time, I've been your host, and I'm retiring from the night.